Hey everybody, Brock and I are back with another Pelican Lake fishing report. Now first off, our apologies. You may have noticed we did not get a report out last week. We actually filmed one, did it pretty late at night, drove to the Boundary Waters to go on our little trip, and we didn't have any coverage to get it posted. So sorry, but like I said, we were in the Boundary Waters all last week. We had a fantastic time, went to Knife Lake, caught a lot of really good fish. Don't believe me? You can check out the video that's going to be live here soon on our other channel, Crazy Good Fishing. Really fun trip. But if you're looking for the fish report for Pelican Lake, again, sorry, didn't get it out last week. But we're going to get it covered here. Now let's give you the short version of it, okay? The bass fishing's pretty good. The bluegill fishing's pretty good. Walleye fishing, not so good. Pike fishing, it's actually pretty slow. Crappie, better than it would normally, I'd expect it to be this time of year, but not like the fall and the spring. Why? The water temp, okay? It's just too warm out there. It's been hot up here for the last few weeks. We even hit 90 degrees last weekend. Surprising for northern Minnesota, okay? We got a lot of days in the low 80s. That water temp just keeps coming up. How warm is it? It's between 76 and 79 degrees around the lake. So that means the middle of the day fishing, not so great. But the mornings and the evenings are still pretty good, especially the topwater bite for bass in the evenings. Now, I go to sports shows every winter. I go to a couple of these things, doing some advertising and whatnot, and talk to people about fishing. And people always want to know about the dog days of summer. What are the dog days of summer? The dog days of summer are when it's hot, and you don't want to do anything but just lay around because it's too hot. We're in the dog days of summer right now. Now, a lot of lakes all over Minnesota and the U.S. in general, they don't fish very well when it gets too hot. But up here, we're very fortunate here on Pelican Lake. We still catch plenty of fish. What do we catch? Bass. And we catch bluegills. We're still catching a lot of them. If you want to come sometime in northern Minnesota and be able to catch some good fish and have your kids catch fish and have a great time, late July and early August is a great time to come. Okay? Don't believe me? Let's look at the evidence. Check out John. Okay, nice fish. Matt. Here's Graham. Okay, Jack. Okay, lots of good bass. We're going to keep letting these roll through here. Lots and lots of good fish, okay? Scott caught this one, nice fish. Don't worry, his wife Deb, she showed him up, even bigger one. Okay, look at all these nice bass being caught. Now right now, the largemouth bite is better than the smallmouth bite, okay? You see a lot more largemouth coming through here. Still some smallmouth coming in once in a while, okay? The bass bite's good. Senkos, oh my goodness, they're working really, really well. If you can wacky rig it and get a weed guard on your hook, it's great. Texas rigging, Senko is working very, very well. Swim jigs working very, very well. Topwater bite, it's very good and very fun right now. Okay, whopper ploppers are working pretty darn well right now. Scum frogs, hollow frogs, pad crashers, what do you want to call them? Those are all working great right now. Moss boss, we had some success with that one. Okay, spooks, all right, it's going great. Jitterbugs. Okay, throw a topwater. Do it at around dusk in the evening. It's good. Go down, find a stump, find a lily pad. The deeper pads have been better than the shallow pads. Okay, there's some pencil reeds in different places. Those are good too. Now, normally I would tell you that this time of year, best place to fish is Saunders Bay. I don't think so right now. The reports coming out there are not as good as some of theirs. The west end seems to be very good. The north shore along the pads and some of the rock piles and points doing very well. So keep that in mind while you're out there fishing. You can see these pictures are still coming here. So many good bass being caught. But let's move into bluegills and sunfish. Sunnies love weather like this. Around the docks, we've got so many bluegills getting caught off the docks these days. Okay, even out in the water too, they're getting caught, but lots of good gill fishing right now. You want to have fun with kids, put them on a dock, give them a leash. Live bait's working very well for sunfish and bass, leeches and crawlers. Okay, some pike getting caught out there, but not a lot. Not a lot of walleye going on right now. Some crappie. There's a crappie, nice little stringer of crappie, but not like we're in the spring and the fall. Okay, so that's how it's going on Pelican Lake right now. Again, bass fishing for most people right now is the big deal. You're going to catch a lot of them, especially largemouth. And find a good weed line, find a good weed pile, find a good rock pile, logs, any of that's going to work. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Hope you check out our other video about our Boundary Waters trip. It's going to be on Crazy Good Fishing. That's a different YouTube channel. And we'll see you next week with more information about fishing here on Pelican Lake. Good luck out there. Get up off your couch. Go fishing. Tight lines.